So I just got done being live on Facebook, and now we're gonna go live here on YouTube and do some Q&A. We're hanging out here at the pond with Big Mac, and we got Bella right over there in the grass. We have this ibis circling the pond. You see him in the back over there, so surprised he's not lunch yet. Yeah, we'll go live, do some Q&A, answer some questions, try to do some fundraising for the nonprofit. You know, that's the real deal. That's what we're trying to do. And just give you an update. I am now able to go live because I just got a new Wi-Fi repeater set up. If you didn't hear me talk about it, we've not been live for, what, a month or two now, after we got hit by lightning. The house got hit by lightning. It was crazy. It fried my whole Starlink system. It sent the surge from my Starlink through my 300-foot buried Ethernet cable, and then also fried my Wi-Fi repeater too. So fast forward, you know, whatever, $600 later, I finally got everything like replaced and switched out and fixed, and now we're able to go live again, you know? Pretty exciting. Yep, the Wi-Fi is back on now, yay, yes. Yeah, we are excited about the Wi-Fi being back. It was pretty annoying, and it's crazy because, you know, we're out here in the forest. Like, look at all these trees. We are surrounded by all these giant trees. They didn't get hit by lightning. Of course, it came straight down on my Starlink, which is on the roof of my house. No, we don't have fiber. Bro, we don't even have a paved road. I am out in the middle of nowhere. There is no, we don't have city water. We do not have fiber internet. We don't even have asphalt, okay? I am on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. All right, got a bunch of people joining now. Hello from Sydney. Hello from Jacksonville. Yeah, fiber is not an option. Yeah, not possible. Yeah, we're hanging out with Big Mac right here. We got him right in front of us. We got Bella sitting right over there in the grass. Hello from Germany. Oh, somebody's talking about the Tarzan swing. Yeah, so we got the rope swing right up there going off the tree. I got to do more videos with that, huh? People really like that. You know what's funny? What's really funny is how many people thought that was crazy dangerous. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's like child's play for me. You know, for like what I do, swinging into the water with these guys, like a 1 out of 10 on my danger scale. And then I posted them like crocodile videos that's like, high danger, high risk. Nobody cares. Nobody cared. I'm doing these crazy crocodile feedings. Those things don't get any views at all. I'm in there hand feeding my saltwater crocodile, and it has like 5,000 views. I swing in on a rope swing with my chill alligators, and that gets tons of views. And I'm like, really? Like, doesn't make any sense, guys. Oh, thank you. Netta just sent 60. I don't know what that sign is. Don't know what kind of money that is, but thank you. She sent 60 something. Thank you very much. Oh, she sent another 60. Thank you, Netta540. Thank you. Got a hi from Rochester, New York. And yeah, this is Big Mac in front of us. We got this cute little ibis bird back there going around the pond trying to catch frogs, and we got Bella right over there. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna do more swing in the pond videos because that's cake for me, and gets a lot of views and a lot of people freaking out thinking, oh my God, it's so dangerous. And I'm like, dude, the crocodile videos are super dangerous. Swinging in the pond here is easy. Are the saltwater crocs the exact same species we have in Australia? Yes, that's the only saltwater crocodile. Crocodilus porosus is the species, so I have 2 of those. Oh yeah, we got a new upload today too. It might be live now, actually. I don't know. I set it to start uploading and, you know, walked away, and it takes like 2 hours on our crappy internet out here. But Uncle Pappy, if you know him from Instagram, came by and visited the sanctuary. So did a video. He's in today's YouTube videos posting up. Do they feel you splash when you land in the pool? Yes, they do. Does chlorinated water harm alligators? Long term, it does. Short term, no. You know, if like one goes into a swimming pool, they don't care. This thing survived the KT extinction. It doesn't care. But long term, living in chlorine would not be good. Thank you, Haste. Just sent a gift. Unk alert. We just had Uncle Pappy. Is this handle Uncle or Unk? I think it might be Unk Pappy. It's funny because he's a young dude. He's like in his 20s, but he uses like an old man filter and it makes it look like he's like 60. And everybody, including me, thought that's what he really looked like. And then I meet him and he's like in his 20s. Pretty wild. Char Glamorous says she made a drawing of me and Casper on the channel. If you want to see it, I'll have to go check that out. That's very cool. Thank you. What would you do if you got charged by a gator? Well, the thing is, they don't really do that. That's not a hunting strategy gators typically do. Like what you see Stallone doing is totally freak behavior. Like total freak behavior. I have never in my life seen an alligator act like that. A wild alligator, I mean. So it's a unwittingly trained behavior. I mean, I wittingly did train him to do that, but people unwittingly train gators to chase them like that by feeding them illegally. That's what that behavior is. But no, they don't like charge you on land. Like that's just not something they really do. Can gators survive in ponds covered in water lilies? Yes, they can. Yep. Got a good evening from Blackpool, England. That's cool. How old do you think he is? We have no way to know, actually. No way to know. Yeah, he could literally be 35 years old. He could be 130 years old. I have no idea how old he is. So yeah, this is Big Mac right here, and then that is Bella right back over there. Is there any time of day that I could see gators here at Fripp? I don't know what Fripp is. Never heard of that. Do gators ever sleep? No, they don't. Yeah, they don't sleep. Like, at least like you do. They do what's called unihemispheric sleeping, where half the brain sleeps at a time. So they are always aware. They are always at least half awake, and so therefore always aware. So they don't sleep like what you do. How long have I been collecting fossils? Oh yeah, I did live in my office and showed like a bunch of my different fossils and whatnot that I've collected. Yeah, I guess my whole life really I've been interested in them. I love fossils and stuff. I'm hopefully gonna go out again maybe this week, try to look for some more stuff. Do they respond to music? I did a couple videos on this. So you can go check that out. I did a long form one talking about it. But yeah, they will respond to like deep bass music and they'll bellow back at it, which is really cool. I've heard some birds can fly when they are half asleep. Yeah, that's super cool. Thank you, Sober AF. Just sent a $5 super chat. Thank you. Can you buy an albino alligator so we can watch you raise it? We'll donate towards it. Well, the thing is, an albino gator, last I looked, is like $40,000. Might be cheaper now. That was a couple years ago, but that's last I remember is $40,000 for one. And yeah, no, that's not a good use of funds in my opinion. There goes that ibis. They're both being so still right now. They're not asking for food. Yeah, that's because I don't have any and they know it. So that's what's cool. They're very smart. They're so much smarter than people think. So when they see me come in here and I am carrying my tripod and my little chair, they know they're not getting fed. If I come in here with a bucket, they know they're getting fed and they're immediately coming towards me. But when I have my chair and my tripod, they don't care because they already know, like, oh, he's just coming in to sit here and talk and, you know, they're not going to get anything out of it, which is really cool. Somebody asked if newts are still around. Well, if you're in Florida, we've had a horrific drought. It's been the worst drought in 20 years. So I haven't seen any in a while. It's been real rough. Do they eat the birds? Yeah, we got wild birds that come in here like that. ibis right there. Do they eat them? I don't know. Because if they did, it'd be gone. There wouldn't be a trace. So if he did eat that bird, you'd have no idea because the bird would be gone. Unless you saw it happen, obviously. But very unlikely to be here the moment that happens. Would they? Sure. You know, but also they're really smart. A lot of people ask like, oh, why aren't they attacking the bird right now? They know birds fly and they know they can't fly. And so the only way they're attacking a bird is if it is super close. Again, gators are very smart. They're not dumb. And so they're not going to try to go after something like that unless it's really close. They know birds fly and they know birds are fast. So typically they really don't try. Will you buy a gharial? Nope, that is not an option either. Yeah, it is not even possible. If I had the money, I could buy an albino alligator. Even if I had untold amounts of money, I don't think you can even buy a gharial. I don't think it's even a possibility unless you're doing some shady stuff, which if you saw the new Monsters of God documentary on HBO, you'll understand what I mean by that. But yeah, no, that's not even remotely possible for us. Did I raise him? Nope. I've never raised a baby alligator in my life. No, he is 2 years out of the wild. So just over 2 years ago, he was a wild animal. How big is he? We got to measure him again. So this is Big Mac, and he is probably now maybe 10.5 feet. He was 10'2" 2 years ago. But no, I haven't measured him since, and I need to. I just always forget about it, but yeah. Did they try to escape? No. And let me do my quick little commercial for you guys, which if you haven't heard me do this before, so basically I try to talk like I'm in a car commercial, so I try to talk really fast. And I try to make it a little bit funny, at least for you guys, but also cover all the pertinent information. So, let me do my little commercial. All right, guys, if you are new to the channel, please keep in mind that I spent the last 20 years living in South Florida as a professional alligator wrestler. Yes, quite literally. I spent the last 20 years as a professional alligator wrestler down in Miami and worked down there doing gator wrestling shows, making money from money from tourists with my literal blood and sweat. Saved up all that money for 20 years. If you knew me, I literally wear clothes with holes in them because I won't buy new stuff because I'm saving up for my animal sanctuary. So I spent 20 years working and saved up all of my money and then blew my entire life savings on this beautiful animal sanctuary you see before you. No, like quite literally, I dumped my entire life savings into leaving behind my well-paying jobs in South Florida, move out to the middle of nowhere in North Florida, and then dump all my money into creating an animal sanctuary that doesn't make a profit. Yay, great financial decisions, yes. But no, quite literally, that's what I did. Instead of buying a nice house or a nice car, I dumped everything I got into creating this place. And so if you like what we do and you like the fact that we've saved almost 300 animals here at the sanctuary, you can help support me by sending a super chat, which I do greatly appreciate. Sending a super chat's like sending a tip on here. And so I do make my living through social media. Now, a free way to help support us is just hitting share, hitting like, leaving a positive comment on any and all of my media. That is infinitely helpful in the algorithm since we do make our money through social media. But you can send a super chat. It's like sending a tip. Or you can also make a donation to our nonprofit. And so we have a 501c3 nonprofit, Bellowing Acres. You can make a donation through our website, bellowingacres.org. And what I really implore people to do is set up a reoccurring monthly donation. If everybody who followed this channel sent like $1, boom, dude, we'd have all the money we need for the rest of the year, honestly. So what I tell people is if you can set up a reoccurring monthly donation of skipping coffee 1 day a month, if you did like $5 or $7 a month as a recurring monthly donation, if everybody did that, we would reach our fundraising goals immediately. That'd be amazing. So that's what I try to tell people to do. Really appreciate it. And if you do set up anything for donations, leave a comment and let me know because it won't tell me. Now, I see the super chats and I shout those out. But if you do make a donation, leave a comment so I can say thank you. Anyways, that's my little commercial rant. I think we got a super chat while I was saying that. Fiona sent $50. Enjoy love from Australia. Thank you so much, Fiona. That's super nice of you. Thank you. Donna asked what happened to Seven. He died 2 years ago, and I don't know what happened. It was after I had stopped working there for about a year. They just said he was sick, and that's it. So it's up to that park to give out more information if they choose to. Thank you, Carol Hannon, sent $10. Do you think the El Nino is going to have an impact on the weather that impacts the animals, good or bad? Yeah, it absolutely will. Now, good or bad, though, it depends on where you are. So here in Florida, so far the super El Nino prediction for Florida is we're just going to get a very wet winter and a ton of rain, which we need because we are in the worst drought in 20 years. So I think overall that'll be good for Florida. But in other areas like California, it usually results in much more of a drought and wildfire. So it's going to disrupt weather patterns all over, honestly. And for some areas, it will be very bad. Some areas like here, it might actually be beneficial. We'll see. Thank you. Jess sent $5. Thank you. Thoughts of the Monsters of God series so far? So yeah, I just saw that first episode. I think the second episode comes out tonight. I'm pretty sure. And so yeah, looking forward to watching that. And Gabby and I did see the first one. I don't know. Do you guys think I should do a reaction video about the show? Maybe. I've seen other people doing it. Like, I wasn't going to do it, but I've seen other creators doing it. I don't know. I'm more in, like, obviously alligator space and, the sanctuary space. I'm not in the reptile breeding, any of that kind of stuff. So I felt like it was kind of not relevant for me to talk about, but I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we did like watching the first episode. And I think one of the most significant takeaways of that episode is how many AZA accredited zoos are buying animals directly from the poachers. That was crazy. I didn't realize that. So those AZA zoos, because if you didn't know, like in the animal space, a lot of AZA zoos are very high and mighty, hoity-toity. We are better than you. And if you're not AZA, you are worthless. A lot of them are total a-holes and snobby. Not all, but a lot of them are. And so to know that those places are supporting poachers and buying directly from poachers is pretty crazy to hear. All right, we just got a bunch of super chats in though, so let me try to read these. I know we're getting other questions, guys, and I will try to get to those if I can. But also, obviously, we prioritize people who actually send money. Okay, so that's a reality. If nobody's sending money, I answer all questions. But when people do send money, I have to prioritize the people who are helping support me. So let's see. Fiona just sent another 10 Australian dollars. Enjoy again. Thank you so much, Fiona. Ina Olson just sent 50 and okay. Thank you. Love the live where you talked about and showed your fossil collection. What's the oldest fossil you collected? So I don't know the direct ages of any of the fossils I have. I would only be looking at the relative ages of what other people have accurately aged. I don't have a way to do it myself is what I'm trying to say. So probably the megalodon teeth I have, which can range up in the millions of years. I have a lot of Ice Age fossils, which are really cool, but those are going to be like tens of thousands of years. And then the shark teeth can be up in the millions of years. Thank you so much. John Kiefer sent $50. Thank you so much. He said, thank you for everything you do. You guys are the best, from John and Carrie in Ormond Beach. Thank you so much, John and Carrie. Enetic sent $2. How is Stevie doing? Stevie's doing great. Actually, today, and well, yesterday, Stevie had a squirrel in her mouth. She was swimming around with a squirrel. I don't know if she caught the squirrel. I don't know if the squirrel just fell in there, because the squirrels, I mean, there's two of them over there right now chasing each other around that tree, actually. So they fall all the time. So I don't know how it got in there, but she got it. Okay, so she's doing great. Thank you. Lee sent $2. What did you do last month for 4th of July? I don't think we really did anything here. Just, took care of the animals, did the usual stuff, so we didn't really do much here. How's Van doing? Caught up on the super chats. Now we can answer some of the regular chat questions. Van is doing good. He's doing great. Is this a Florida gator? Yes, it is. Are you guys open to the public? We are not yet. We are hoping, maybe this year, to actually get to be open to the public, but no, we're not open to the public yet. If alligators and crocodiles breed, would it be a hybrid, and what would it be called? They cannot. No, they cannot hybridize. Now, I've seen gators and crocs have sex. Doesn't stop them from trying. And yeah, they will. They don't kill each other for looking different like humans do. So yeah, I have seen them try to breed with each other, but they are not able to produce viable offspring. Keep in mind, you are far more closely related to a chimp or a gorilla than an alligator is to a crocodile. So yeah, they cannot produce offspring. Did I have Big Mac since he was an egg? No, Big Mac 2 years ago was in the wild. I have never raised a baby alligator to adulthood. We have a couple baby gators here, but keep in mind, to get to adulthood is going to take at least like a decade. And so we've only had the alligator permit for the sanctuary for just over 2 years. So I've never raised any baby alligator up to adulthood before. Random, but burning question. Did you see Brand New Day? I have not yet. Now, me and Gabby did want to go see it. We used to watch movies all the time when we lived down south, but now that we're out in the middle of nowhere, just to go see a movie is like a 2-hour drive. Well, it's an hour there and an hour back. So, like, we barely ever see movies anymore. Fire Puncher says a few days ago, you posted a short talking about crocodilian age. You mentioned Henry, the supposed 125-year-old now croc, let you know there's no actual proof of his age. Well, I don't know. I have several friends who have visited Henry in person and know the people who run the place and find their reporting to be trustworthy and accurate. So, yeah, it's basically like George was there and George met them and met Henry. And I have several other friends who went there and also did the same thing. And I think he's a pretty good judge of character. And he said it was believable. You know, and it didn't seem like people were lying. So I'll go with that, I guess. Is it possible to tell a real fossil from a fake one? I have several off the internet, but not sure how authentic they would be. Okay, so I am not a fossil expert. I do like them a lot. I love fossils. I love it. I love going and looking for them. But I'm not an expert. But one of the ways, depending on how they do it, is I think you can put like a lighter up against it, and if it catches on fire, it's not a fossil. Okay, but then you might leave a burn mark on your real fossil if it is real. I would look up better ways to test it. That's just the one I know of, but I don't buy fossils. I only have ones that I personally find, or if they were gifted to me or something. Thank you, LWMURA, for $5 super chat. Keep up the good work. Love watching and learning. Can't wait until you're open so we can visit. Well, thank you very much. And hopefully hopefully we are able to open this year, hoping. How's a python problem in South Florida and are gators killing them? Yeah, the South Florida Burmese python issue is rampant. There is no chance of containing that issue. And gators eat pythons and pythons eat gators. They both do consume one another, and we don't have enough data to give you an idea of what eats who more. But yeah, it is a major issue down there. I've caught probably over 100 Burmese pythons myself. The biggest one I ever caught was 16 feet and 123 pounds. The bellowing short was cool. I've never seen that before. Thank you. Phil just sent $5 Canadian. Thank you. And yes, this is Big Mac in front of me. If I'm remembering correctly, you said you name train the gators for feeding, so why is he chill when you're saying his name right now in casual talk? So I do both. I do name training, but also hand signals. So if I'm just talking fast like I am right now, think about it this way. Let's say you don't speak Spanish, but you know one word in Spanish. Let's say you know how to say bathroom, baño. But if you hear somebody talking quickly in Spanish, you're not going to get that word, okay? Just like right now. If I'm talking quickly and I say Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, he is not going to catch that. Now, if I stop and I enunciate and I say it, he'll immediately look up, he'll know. But just like if you are trying to learn a different language and you only know 1 or 2 words, good luck catching those words when somebody's in a full-blown conversation. Do you think Sugar will eventually be the dominant prairie dog? She might, dude. Sugar's got some serious attitude. So she's the smallest right now, but once she gets bigger, she's got some attitude. She might take over in there. Love the gators, especially their massive ancestors, the Deinosuchus. Awesome creatures. I know, dude. That's so cool. So there have been Deinosuchus fossils found in Florida. And so, like, I'm trying to go. I was supposed to go fossil hunting today with my friend, but he got sick. And so he had to cancel. So we didn't go. Hopefully, this coming week, I'm going to be able to go fossil hunting again. And, like, that's what I'm always thinking about is, like, imagine finding that, finding a Deinosuchus fossil. That'd be insanely cool. If you're fun is healthy, ask about Wally, the emotional support alligator. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. I absolutely hate it. I have a video talking about that. Please go watch that because otherwise I'm just going to get like mad and rant, and let's not do that. So that's all I'm going to say on it. If you want to learn more about that, please go watch my other video talking about that for like an hour because it is horrible. Gators are not emotional support animals. That gator is horrifically deformed and disfigured and has metabolic bone disease. It's definitely not fair to that animal. But anyways, guys, it is getting a little bit dark. There is a storm a-coming. You can see the leaves blowing, and I hear the thunder out there. So we do have a storm coming. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes here, guys, if you want to send in your last questions. But it just got significantly darker, and I'm about to get rained out, I think. So I'm going to wrap up in just a second here. If you've been enjoying the live, please consider sending a super chat or make a donation to the nonprofit. That's the big one, guys. I'm really trying to do a lot of fundraising for our nonprofit, the 501c3 Bellowing Acres. You can make a donation through our website, bellowingacres.org. And what I really implore people to do is set up a recurring monthly donation on that website. Like skipping coffee one day a month, like doing a $5 or $7 a month recurring monthly donation is huge. Our nonprofit bank account is pretty low right now. It's pretty darn low, and it's getting to the point I might have to put my personal money back into the nonprofit again. And so I would rather not do that because I already dumped, like $500,000 out of my own pocket into that. So I'd rather not do that. Oh, look at Bella on the move. Thank you, Holly. Sent $50. Thank you so much as a super chat. Thank you. All right, guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to end it. It is getting pretty dark, and it's gonna start raining any second here. So thank you so much, everybody who tuned in. Thank you so much, everybody who sent a super chat, asked a question, hit like, share, all that fun stuff. I appreciate you guys. Oh, got another one coming in. Girl with Canine sent $5. Thank you so much. I've been waiting for a live with a really good question, but I forgot the question, so just enjoy the donation. Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Anita Parker, thank you so much. You sent $50. I've missed the lives. Any hints on the new enclosure? Tell Gabby I send my love to both of you. Thank you so much, Anita. And yes, we do have a new bird of prey enclosure coming up. And any hints? It is a Florida native bird that is pretty good size. I think that might be as much as I could say. We can't really say what it is yet. We want to wait until we actually have it here. Thank you, Lisa. Also just sent 10, was that euros maybe? Thank you for your amazing vlogs that I watched. Thank you so much, Lisa. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're really excited and got that new enclosure coming along. And it'll be really fun when we get that thing finished. And hopefully we'll be able to be expanding that area too. So that's going to be kind of the raptor wing. We're going to try to move, keep on continuing in that direction with more bird of prey enclosures is the idea. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and